Hey guys, it's been a pretty busy week so far. As you can see behind me, I have been working on siding and a little bit on the deck. These boards are not fastened down. They're just sitting here for now, but I needed them in order to get the spacing for the siding trim, get that spacing correct. As you can see, we got the back all sided. I'm gonna end up framing this wall off and extending that siding down. I'm gonna do a little step down here, run that across, put a door somewhere in there. So I left that little piece off there because that's gonna be a full piece. I can't install it yet. Makes a big difference on the house. I debated on these back windows. I had actually installed trim around the outside of these windows. I liked the way it looked. I used that PVC, the white board, and it was just so expensive. I ended up taking it off just because I wasn't going to be able to justify the cost for doing it on all the windows. It was going to be about $1,200 extra just for trim, which is unfortunate, but it still looks nice without it. It's within budget. So one thing I was concerned about with putting this directly over the old siding was the issue of whether or not it was going to be straight enough. As you can see, it is pretty straight. Right down there, there's a little bit of a bow. I'm not sure why the siding bowed out there. I didn't catch it till after I'd installed the new siding. It doesn't look bad enough for me to tear it all off. So just one of the things that you have to deal with an old house. Started on this side, still have to frame and hang that window. But this side should go quicker. We've got straight edges. Up on top, the gable wall, about halfway up, I put in some H-channel, which kind of divided up the gable a little bit. It is a big blank wall, so it does look kind of like metal sheeting, but having that H-channel across there kind of divides it up and gives it a nice look. So I will take you across here to the porch and show you exactly what we've been using. The deck is all dirty, but it's board and batten. It's just vinyl, 8-inch vertical siding, and it just hooks together, nails on just like regular siding. This is the Certainty brand. Seems very durable. I like it a lot. It is a little bit more time consuming to install than regular horizontal siding, but it's a very popular look right now, so that's what I went with. On the front here, I did do that casing around the windows. I've still got to do some trim pieces between the windows, and these windows were not square. They're the cheapest thing I could find from Home Depot. So I've got to do some caulk and make that look all sealed up, and so you can't see these big cracks all over the place. I still have to figure out what to do on the ceiling of the deck, but that's all stuff for next week. Inside, finally got a table saw, which I've needed for a long time. It makes a huge mess, so I need to get a vacuum to go with it. But I really haven't done anything to the inside except I cleaned it pretty thoroughly on Sunday, just because it was getting to the point where it was kind of hard to work in here. Yeah, I haven't done anything inside this week. I spent some time working out the electrical system. Shout out to Zach Dysinger for helping a lot with that, answering some of my questions on that. So yeah, really I've been focused on the exterior this week. I have run into a few issues where I kind of wish I had the roof done before I was putting siding in. It would be nice. It's not necessary. It's just, it makes a little bit of a pain across some areas where siding is actually coming down and meeting shingles on the bottom. It would be nice to have flashing at the bottom pre-installed underneath the siding. So today is Wednesday evening. I've got 2 more days. Hopefully I can get the majority of the siding knocked out. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be short on siding. The lady at the hardware store that estimated it for me apparently has a reputation for not calculating enough square footage. So I'm going to be a little bit short from what I've measured. It's not going to be a big issue because I need to make another order for the garage later on anyway, so I'll just save some areas and make it part of that order. So yeah, siding this week, and maybe Friday afternoon I'm gonna go look into ordering up some metal and shingles, getting those on order, and taking probably next week to do wiring and plumbing, etc. Get that done, and then by then, the following week, I should have roofing ready. See if we can get the roofing knocked out in a week. And then we can focus full time on interior stuff. Once the electrical and plumbing's done, then got to get that inspected and then get drywall in and start the race to the finish. So we'll see you guys in about a week with another update.